Yeah, and you have a credit card.
It's true.
So you saying that means nothing to me.
I took that out upon myself. I turned 18 and was like, on a credit card.
Really?
Yeah, I want to establish my credit.
But then you're being like, you don't need to, but you have it. You know, it's... What was that?
I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying Hayden doesn't and he's fine.
Okay. True.
Well, obviously, I'm pro getting a credit card.
True.
Hey, gang. Notice anything different about us? I can't even see if the light is on.
I see a
think
red
it
dot.
is. No, the green one.
Oh.
For the mics, but I think they're on. Surely they're on. It's a little echoey today. I wonder why.
Extra loud up.
Yeah. And the bed looks a little different.
Oh, yeah.
And so does the angle. A little bit different.
A lot has changed in a week.
Yeah. I also think our episode will be short today because clearly I'm busy with an activity. Take your guesses in the comments below. What's happening? Use your context clues.
Oh, yeah. There's like a Dora episode. You're like trying to teach him something. Look around.
I've been watching How to Train Your Dragon. I'm locked into kids TV right now. I also just watched Starstruck, as I told you.
Yeah, same.
I'm in like my nostalgic era. I think it's also part of moving. Like all the feels.
And like graduating. Now you're adult. Well, you were, but it's just like walking made it like extra
Guys, we
real.
graduated.
Oh,
Graduate.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We No, literally.
We were up in there.
Yeah, I'm in it.
It was great.
It was a good time. It was chill. No drama in ours. At Ty's, they like pronounced his name wrong, and then he
Ty's?
They called him T, and they said T Towbridge. And then he like refused to walk, and he like what
They
like
had never seen
corrected
TY
the
before.
man. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's insane. There was drama at ours because there was ops present.
Well, yes.
And they pretended not to see us.
Yeah, and then the op was at the same venue for my grad dinner. But like, of course, like I was at their venue, if anything.
Then a bunch of, like, it wasn't just that one. Like there was a bunch because all the boys too.
Yes,
and then I was like, why are they being weird?
I don't know.
Because they're boys.
Yeah.
As if we didn't all just go to school together.
No, right?
For 4 years.
Right? Yeah.
Act like they don't know who you are.
I do think that's interesting though, because it's like, you go from like saying hi to them, and then just one day they just all of a sudden like decide like, you know what, no, and then it's just like, okay,
I don't need the social credit. I'm graduating.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. But a little odd.
It was a little odd. Let's see, what else did we do this week? This is a recap if you weren't following.
Oh, yeah.
The lighting's also gonna get so dark. That's also why we have to be fast.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like, maybe we'll just keep it a real short, under an hour one, because I don't have a lamp anymore.
Yeah, and she has no overhead light, guys.
Yeah. I'm gay.
True.
I don't have an overhead light. That'd be crazy. Okay, then after we graduate, then we
ate.
Then we ate. We all went to our beautiful separate dinners, obviously.
Yes.
And I got a little too crunk at dinner.
Oh, yes.
And then we went out.
I did not go out.
Oh, right, you didn't want to come.
Yeah.
I went out.
Harper went out.
And I had a great time.
Yeah.
And I stirred up drama with a fellow
anteater.
I was trying to say like a reoccurring character is what I meant to say.
What's his fucking name? Mr. like
No, he was Orange Juice.
Oh, OJ, right. Mr. Juice.
He was Mr. Juice. Yeah. And guess what, guys? The drama continues. Because remember when he ghosted me, like he basically did it again.
Yeah, because it's his character flaw. Like it's canon.
And it's like obviously we don't go to school together, and like I have no reason to run into him because I like am just at my house moving.
True.
So like if he doesn't text me, like I just won't see him. So it's like, how are you gonna just not text me?
He didn't care that much, I guess.
He like was really upset that I ghosted him and like wanted to like fix it. And so we had a long chat, and then I was like, okay, everything's fixed. And then he said bye, and then proceeds to do the exact same thing again of like texting me once, and then I answer within a reasonable amount of time, less than an hour. And then he doesn't answer for like 8 hours.
Because of course.
Of course.
Because of course.
And then he texted me today at 2 p.m. I texted him last night. He was probably sleeping. And then he answered at 2 p.m.
Because of course.
And because so obviously I didn't answer because I'm being petty.
Yeah.
I'm being that girl. Because also this is my last week.
Exactly.
I'm saying bye to my friends.
Yeah.
I like don't care to talk to you if this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah. No, literally.
If it's just gonna be me waiting, like, oh guys, I maybe can't hang out because I maybe am doing this thing.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
But he probably won't answer, so I don't know if we are. That's so embarrassing. Like, stand up.
Yeah.
Get it together, please. And it's Pride Month. Why am I talking to a man?
True.
So yeah, we're over that. That was the only bit of drama. And then after that, I've been moving, clearly.
Yeah, I know. I'm like so not excited to move.
Yeah.
I don't even, there's just too many logistics and I don't want to be the one.
That's why this is low energy ep, because I'm so tired and Kayla's also EP.
Yeah. Yeah, I did I had like a busy weekend, but like in a fun way.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm tired because I had too much fun.
She played too hard.
I did, because after our grad, the next day it was Ty's grad, which is also kind of why I didn't want to go out, because I was like, I can't be hungover like hanging out with his family.
Yeah.
Like that's so weird.
I know, I was like so hungover.
Yeah, and then I was just like, I can't do that. Like,
I think that was the ish too, is like since I drank at my own dinner and then went out, it was like I had so many different things.
You were just drunk for like so long too.
And like so many different alcohols.
Yeah.
So then I just felt so gross in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a whole mess.
Yeah.
In my tummy.
Not about that. Yeah.
And then it to end.
What? Oh, I went to the Harry Potter play, and it was really
when
fire.
You mysteriously spawned in LA.
Yeah,
and I was texting you, and at the top it was like Los Angeles. Yeah, and I was like, why is she there?
No, we were supposed to go to this like food play. It's like a bar, but they also serve food. And it's like nerd themed or something. Like, I don't know, they have like Star Wars drinks and like
nerd themed.
Yeah, like it's literally.
Why did I think like nerd gummy cluster?
Oh my god, I wish.
Little nerds with, like guys were running around.
I wish. No, it was like in their website they said like geek bar, and then I was like, geek bar. I know about that, but no.
What you guys know about geek bar?
But then like I don't know, Google lied about their hours. So then we pulled up and it was closed, and then we went to this like other breakfast place, but it was so delicious.
Oh,
it was so good. And then we went to the play, and then at first, like, I mean, it's Harry Potter, so obviously they're British. And then I was just like having such a hard time understanding them. So then I was like, okay, because like there was like off to the side there was like interpreters, like people signing, and then there was also a little screen with like captions, but I was like a little too far away. Like I could kind of make out the words, but not really. So then I was like, let me lock in. And then when I locked in, I was like, okay. And the plot was really good. All the like the effects always gag me, because I'm like, what do you mean you're doing this live time? Because they would like time travel, and then the whole thing would like wobble. Yeah. But then I'm like, how, like, I know it's the lighting, but like, how is that possible?
I think about this all the time, because obviously I was a dancer, so like I kind of like did it, but the fact that like people who do Broadway shows or like Vegas residencies or things like this just do that every single night.
Yeah, no, literally.
It's like really insane to me. Like the
also,
most I've done it is like
tour.
3.
Yeah.
Like I've just done something 3 nights in a row.
It's also like doing the exact same thing. I would kind of get it more if it was like a different show every city, but just doing the same show just
and
seems
that's how
crazy.
I feel about like comedians too.
Yeah,
because
you
just
make
like
those same
saying that,
jokes.
like it wouldn't be funny anymore.
No, right?
So how is it like? Wow.
It's also the play was like 3 hours long. So I'm just like, what do you mean you're doing that? And like, you know, they gotta like do the rehearsal.
Performers are really good.
They are.
Really
but they ate up, and it was a little gay. It wasn't like too gay, because you can't be too gay, but it was a little gay.
Especially not during Pride Month.
No, yeah. It's adapted from J.K. Rowling. They said we can't push it. We can't push it.
True. She'd be mad.
Yeah, but it was like the premise of it. It's just like the kids of like the OG Hogwarts.
It's like a spin-off.
Yeah.
I just figured it was like they did one of the books as a movie.
It's a spin-off. It was like their children.
They like wrote this?
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy.
I think they wrote it like a while ago. I just never knew about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like their children, and then Draco's kid and Harry's kid, they like have a crush on each other.
Wait, love?
Yeah, and then like they're trying to go back in time to save Cedric Diggory, Robert Pattinson from the fourth movie, who dies.
Haven't seen it.
During the they do like Hunger Games kinda. It's like there's 4 people and they're all competing for like the cup, and then Cedric is like about to win, and then the cup, he grabs the trophy, and then it's a port key, and then Voldemort comes out and kills him. And then because it was supposed to be Harry that won, but then Cedric won. So then they're going back in time to be like, well, we'll just save Cedric. And then that obviously like changes everything a lot. And then they went back and they tried to like save Cedric again. And then that made it like crazy like universe.
Too.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like Prisoner of Azkaban, the third Harry Potter, because that one involved
either.
That one involved time travel. But yeah, it was just really good and gaggy, and I just like, I don't know, it just made it more cool that the effects were like right there.
Yeah, it is cool.
This shirt's new.
It's her twin.
Oh my god, I didn't know there was 2 of them.
That one's Isabella's.
Aw, where's this fool been the whole time?
On the mantle.
Oh.
But then I was cleaning it off and I was like, well, I'm not gonna throw it away. Like, I guess it's
this
mine.
one's so much like fuzzier than that one. That one looks
mine sleeps with me every night.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
Wait, that's actually really true. Aww,
no, right? Like
poor
this
baby.
one's so pristine, but that one's been loved. You can
sorry,
tell.
Queen. Yeah, and then you went to Gay Disney.
Yes, and then I went to Gay. Okay,
you had
tell
Gay
me,
Weekend with your
I literally
boyfriend.
did.
This is so lame.
Yeah.
What about me?
He's ally, you know.
Fine, I'll allow it.
It was actually like so empty during the day, which I was kind of surprised because I thought like the gays would just like stay all day.
But I don't think you can. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, like I
think your ticket like it starts at 8 or like whatever time.
Oh, yeah, you're right because Disneyland closed at 8. Mm-hmm. But then also like Ty's roommate got us in for free, and then we went with his parents who are like adults with like 401k, so they were obviously like, well, let's just get the lightning lane. And then I was like, okay. So we rode so many rides, and
then
it
that's
was
good too because if you're gonna leave at 8, you don't
exactly have time. Yeah. And then but also like, why is California Adventure so much smaller? I never really clocked that because I feel like there's not really much I want to do there anyways. But then when we were like there, and it was like
physically small.
Yeah, and also just like not a lot of rides small.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's so new.
That's true, because yeah, after we left Disney, we were like, well, there's no point in going back. It's going to close soon. Mm-hmm. But then we were like, but what do we do now?
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
Yeah, but it was fun.
I just randomly got a urge to like drink a coffee.
Ooh.
Maybe because I'm so eepy, but also like I had a coffee earlier and maybe like the scent is like lingering or something because it was in here, or maybe I spilled somewhere because I just randomly got a a coffee would be so good. I've also been so hungry the last few days, and I know I've been doing like a lot of activity, like going up and down my stairs and carrying all these heavy boxes and blah blah blah, but like I already had 3 meals today and I'm like, I could eat another. Yeah, I'm hungry.
She burnt off a lot of calories.
I'm such a hungry girl.
I know. I've been having like reverse issue where it's like I've been eating too good because I've just been hanging out with them all weekend.
Well, that's how I was with my mom. I think that was the problem, was like when my mom was here, I was eating real meals and they were like full size.
Yeah.
And so now that I'm back to my own budget, it like sucks because now I'm like,
and now you're used to the good life.
And I've been waking up way earlier because I want to like start my day and start packing and start getting my life together. So then I have to wake up and eat breakfast and then also lunch because then I'm starving in the middle of the day because I just packed all day. Yeah. And then like now it's late and I'm hungry again, bro.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is like off topic, but remember how like when we went on Radiator Springs, like the ride, I was like scared because I was like, it goes really fast. This like little girl was like sitting next to me, and then the whole time like she was being like me last time I rode it because she was like, why are we in a dark room, what's happening? And then her sister was like, nothing's gonna happen, like look, the trucks are sleeping. And then I was like, right, no, literally. And then like in the picture, she was like turned to her sister, and then I was like, that's so
you with the stranger.
No, literally, I was like, that's so validating. Because it's just like, it's a lot when you haven't been on it, you know?
No, I don't.
Okay,
we don't have the same fears.
Okay,
unfortunately,
I just feel like that's also something about me, though, is like I really want to know what's gonna happen. Like that's why I don't mind a spoiler.
That's how
we're
completely opposite.
Yeah,
because I hate when people ruin stuff for me.
No,
like I don't watch any spoiler. I don't watch trailers. I don't watch teasers.
Okay, that to me is dumb though, because the Love Island teaser, it's like they're gonna show it at the beginning of the next episode. So why would you just not watch it at the end of the previous episode? You know what I mean?
Why'd you just call me dumb?
Well,
in my bed.
I'm not saying you're dumb. I just said I think that's dumb. I think what you do is dumb, not you're dumb. You're very educated. You have a BA.
That's Women and Hamster.
Yes.
I don't even remember what it stands for.
It's like humanities, arts, music.
Oh yeah.
I thought
music,
theater,
but hamster.
Oh, the S.
Music, Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not science. I know that. So, social sciences.
I was gonna say, is it social science?
R's, yeah, social sciences.
Social sciences.
Theater. The R's rhetoric. Because I remember I went back to the meme.
It could be education, but it could also be entertainment.
True. I thought it was like economics for some reason.
I feel like it's education.
That makes sense.
Because that would be a major.
Right? Yeah.
Basically, we're women and hamster. Everyone starts saying that.
Yeah, women and hamster. We mog the women in STEM. No tea, no shade. Don't
clock us in the comments. Don't attack us.
Yeah. But we just need more hamster like appreciation. If you clock us, that's being like all lives matter. Like women in STEM, they have the spotlight, and I'm not saying they don't deserve it, because obviously it is a very male-dominated field.
It's just crazy because I think most professional industries are male-dominated fields.
Yeah.
Because duh.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole patriarchy.
No, that's so true.
So then it's like, yes, those are male-dominated, but it's like, so is like being a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's not STEM.
True.
That's humanities and social science. Like,
that's hella true. Yeah.
Women and hamster.
Yeah. So basically, don't come for us, guys.
Yeah, don't come
please.
for us. Let us be women and hamster and appreciate us. Like, appreciate our BAs.
I think we're all good, but I just think we need a little spotlight right now.
Yeah. Like, shout out us.
Yeah, we just need a little extra right now.
Shout out us. Yeah, but what I was gonna say about the spoilers is that's like my biggest gripe with going to the movie theater, because I don't want to watch the trailers.
Okay, but I have a question about that, because then how do you even like? Why would you want to watch the movie if you don't know anything about it? You know what I mean?
Things.
You've heard good things.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
But normally it's like I watch the trailer in the movie theater. It's less of a problem because normally those ones come out so later.
Oh,
so I don't really care.
That's true.
But like on TikTok, like I'm so mad. Like when the ad is like for whatever,
and now you see the movie that's out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
like,
see.
It'll be like the How to Train Your Dragon live action, and I'm like, get out! I'm gonna go watch it. So like, stop spoiling. Like I'm gonna see it in a few days. You know?
Yeah. I just feel like the trailer, it like purposefully doesn't like.
Sometimes they do.
I just feel like it's showing you that. Okay, but maybe,
have you ever watched a movie without knowing the plot? Like Everything Everywhere All at Once, I had no idea what it was about. And like that was so much better.
Yeah, but I've had like,
than if I knew.
I've had opposite too though, where it's like I didn't know anything about the movie,
I like that more.
And then I didn't enjoy it, and then I was like, well, I wish I never went to see this.
I don't really go to the theater that much, so I feel like all I'm wasting is time. Like, not money.
I guess, but even that PMO, I don't know.
It was worth it to me.
No, because some movies to me are just like really bad.
Because then also I have friends who are really bad at giving you recs, because then they just start telling you the whole movie. And then I'm like, why did you say all that? Because then like I remember, obviously, and then I go into the movie and like they're like, oh yeah, it's about this girl and her mom dies, and then like an hour in, her mom dies. And
yeah.
So you like spoiled this whole movie.
Yeah. See, like, yeah.
Even like, I feel like I watched something recently, and the plot was literally like her mom died, and I obviously didn't know that because I didn't read the description or anything, and so it hit me so hard. And I was like, imagine if I read the freaking description.
I guess. For me, it's just like, like knowing that like the mom dies, like I need that to then be like, ooh, I want to watch to see how that happens. Like when there's like a murder, I'm like, well, because sometimes it's like, duh, that was gonna happen, but it's like getting there's the interesting part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just
like duh, they were gonna like.
If the trailer's really captivating, like maybe they'll just show some random scene and it doesn't really mean anything in the trailer, but then the whole movie I'm going to be watching and be like, when's that going to happen?
Oh,
so I'm kind of expecting it.
Yeah.
And it ruins my experience. I can't be as locked in.
She hyperfixate on the trailer.
My personal belief. It's my personal belief.
Okay, speaking of movies, I don't know if you're like a Jurassic World fan.
I haven't seen it.
Really? Have you seen Jurassic Park?
I don't think I've seen any of them.
I haven't seen Jurassic Park.
I maybe saw Jurassic World in a drive-in.
Classic. I love Jurassic World, but they're coming out with another one, and it's in theaters really soon, and I'm really hyped. I'm really hyped for you. Yeah.
But I want to go see How to Train Your Dragon because I'm watching it right now, guys. I just watched the first and second one. And tomorrow I'll watch the third.
His name's Hiccup, right? The boy?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Silly.
Hiccup and Toothless.
Yes.
I remember I watched it when it came out like in theaters, but it's one of those movies where it's like I watched it for the one time and then like didn't revisit it, you know?
I feel like people either feel like that and they were like it was good and they just forgot, or it became their whole personality and they loved How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, because I know they have like the meal or whatever, the How to Train Your Dragon meal.
I want it.
And then also like at the new theme park that like opened in like Universal Studios Orlando, they have like a whole How to Train Your Dragon like lands like section. Yeah,
I want to go,
and that seems cool.
Honestly, like I'm being converted. Like I could be a How to Train Your Dragon head.
Yeah, I feel like you like the girl.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Astrid.
There's already a How to Train Your Dragon 2, right?
Yeah, there's 3.
There's 3? I don't think
Astrid's in all of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Today I watched Toy Story 3.
A goodie.
I feel like that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that one's
good. I need to rewatch 4 because I don't really know what happened.
I don't really remember 4.
I just know the fork.
I just remember
the spork. Yeah, but then I'm just like, I don't really know. But
it's just so good. It's actually scary.
Yes, I think it's also like the cinematography of it.
It's really good.
Like when they're trying to like outrun the fire in the like incinerator, like, and the scene like, of all really of them
appreciate
like
how the animation style didn't really change. Like it kind of got better.
It just got better,
but it's like if you watch them in order, it's not like who is that, like, you know, like it's not even like that's not even my Woody.
Yes.
Like,
okay, wait, do you agree that Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, they look like really different?
Yeah, well, duh.
Okay, no,
it's very far,
like, yes, but it's like I feel like Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 3 are really far apart, but it's like not that jarring.
That's
Monsters
true.
Inc. is just so jarring.
Monsters Inc. is super old though.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, yeah.
But I feel like that's what stops me from wanting to watch it. But also,
because Toy Story came out, I think, in '99.
Right? Like, I don't know. Toy Story
2 came out in '99.
Yeah, and 2's quality is T.
I know.
1 is like a little Like, Sid is scary because they animated him bad.
Yeah,
you know?
The animation in the first ones are kind of
but I don't know, the sequel,
but yeah, it looks very good. Like 4 just looks 3 and 4 just look really good of 1 and 2. Like it's not jarring. Like
exactly.
Monsters Inc. is jarring.
Yeah, because like Monsters Inc. is so goated, but like I will always just prefer Monsters University because it's a little easier on the eye.
I haven't seen it in a while.
You should, and
it's a goodie. I like when they do the rush.
Yes, I was like,
kind of gives like riff off.
Yeah, I was like, I like it more maybe because I'm in college. Like, but also
we go there.
that universe I also love. Like it's so thought out. When I went on the Monsters Inc.
I
ride,
like the Monsters Inc. ride.
How they have the posters for like food places you can eat at, and then there's like ads for like walk to save like
just
Scream.
Love it. It's so cute.
Like yes, I love the commitment to the bit.
I do too. Okay, crash out time. Do you even have one? Do you have one?
Like not really. My crash out is just that like it's really hot in my room now because it's like summer, which is kind of
Yeah,
but
it is hot and it's crowded here because I live at the beach.
Yeah,
which is annoying.
Yeah, but also my crash out is just like now that I'm graduated, it's like I mean I always knew that I'd have to get a job, but now it's like you really need to get one.
For real.
And I really don't want one. And like,
and a credit card.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if y'all caught that in the beginning, but like apparently I need.
You don't know if Harper cut it out.
Yeah, we'll see. But I need to get a credit card and like establish credit and like talk about my finances apparently with my financial planner Ty. Like,
yeah, that does suck.
Yeah,
I feel like I've just been crashing out about like moving because I'm so excited, but I like didn't have a lot of time to be upset because I was so stressed, and I'm still a little bit stressed, but I'm just more stressed about logistics right now because here's the tea chat is I have my lease until Saturday, but Thursday we hired like a vacancy cleaning, so I got to take all my stuff out, which isn't very much, clearly, as you guys can tell.
Yeah.
But then I'm staying for Hannah's birthday on Friday and possibly also Saturday. So I'm homeless, but like I still have a home, but like there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
So it's I don't really know.
And that's honestly the worst.
Yeah, because it's like I can just hang out with my friends, and then if like they don't want to hang out with me, I can go sit in my empty house, I guess.
No,
like, I still have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just kind of sad because also like I don't want to dirty up my home after they get it cleaned.
Exactly.
So, like, it's not like I can cook and stuff.
Yeah.
Even if I keep the mattress here.
Yeah.
So
I hate when like, yeah, because it's like it's just like one day that really like throws it off, but then it makes it so deep.
Yeah, because also like my friends have lives. Like I don't expect them to just entertain me for 3 days while I like stay here.
No,
so it's like, it's like when you go on vacation, but when you go on vacation, you kind of just expect them to take care of it, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like if you go to visit your friend, it's more like they know that you have to be homeless.
Exactly.
My friends don't like expect me to be homeless.
No, exactly.
In my
Yeah.
city.
So it's kind of like, oh.
But yeah, I've also just been like emo because like I do really love living here.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be extra emo when I'm like actually moving to New York, because right now I'm just moving to my mom's house for a little bit.
Yeah. And it's like summer, so that's kind of like normal to some.
And like most of my friends are staying in Irvine. Like a few of them left, and like I was really sad when I said bye to them, but everyone else is like staying in Irvine at least for the summer. So like I'm still gonna see them again.
Exactly.
I just won't be at my house.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like goodbye. It's more just like goodbye to my house.
Yeah. Which is also sad because you've lived here for what, like 2 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Butt Slut Palace.
I do love the palace, even though it's a little bit jank.
It is a little jank.
But
you know,
she was mine.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. But I'll get over it. And I'm just like, oh, like everything just stresses me out when you have to wait.
Yes.
Like, just because obviously I can't go load up my car with my things, because then I won't have my clothes.
Exactly.
Like, how will I get dressed? And like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing anything right now. I should just like, when you were on your way here, I was like, I should just continue packing. Like, girl, how?
No,
all
exactly.
I have is clean laundry and my bed.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's what
and, like,
I
my
hate.
Makeup. Like, there's nothing I can really put in my car.
No, literally. It's just like that awkwardness where it's like I literally can't do anything, but I like there's things to do.
Yeah. It's very overwhelming.
Hate that.
Yeah. But obviously I was being really cringy the other night when like we were having cute roommate goodbye, and I was like, we're so lucky to be so sad, because it's like so true.
Yeah.
Like we could have just moved out and been like, I hate this place and I hate you guys.
No, literally. Yeah.
But instead we were like all sad, and we were like, dang, this sucks.
No, that is so true.
But yeah, I also like, I kind of want a sweet treat right now. Off topic. I want like a sweet tea. Too. We could go to Dutch Bros.
I was literally gonna say that,
because I want like a delicious beverage.
Oh, I asked Ty to go for Dutch Bros this morning. He said no.
He's evil.
He is.
Okay, hyperfixations.
Yes, I need a mine.
Okay, I can just do mine off the dome because I didn't write anything down. My first is how to Train Your Dragon / like kids TV / Love Island. Like that's like my TV hyperfixation.
Yes.
And then my other, like, what else have I been doing? I don't know, because I've just been literally so boring. Like I literally wake up every single day and just pack more things in boxes, and like I have another friend come and like help me. Like every day I just recruit a new friend to help me and like drive things for me places, which is really nice of them.
Yes.
But yeah, I think I'm just hyper fixated with like nostalgia.
Yeah.
And like all the old things, and of course Love Island.
Duh, no.
Which we can talk about again because I haven't watched the new one, so no spoilers.
Okay, yeah. Mine is the song "I'm Not in Love" by 10cc. Yeah.
I really like. I just saw Addison Saved. I really like New York by Addison.
Oh, my favorite is Summer Forever.
I haven't listened to them all. I mean, maybe once, but like I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still have to figure out which ones that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's finish this episode by like talking about Love Island again.
Okay, yes.
Because wait, let's give a disclaimer because in case people want to click off and they don't want the spoilers. Guys, we're taking a break.
Yeah.
We're breaking up, not clickbait.
No, literally, we're breaking up.
Because I'm going to be in San Diego and Kayla's going to still be here.
Yeah.
And it's just like too much, too fast to be figuring out how to do it online.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we still have our TikTok shop mics and like we only have one camera. Like there's a lot going on. So we need to figure out logistically how we're going to do a long distance podcast.
Yes.
But it probably won't start until I maybe move to New York, or we might do a few videos together.
True.
In San Diego.
Yeah.
So, but no consistency until like
So I'm sorry,
fall.
guys, but
you'll just have to watch our vlogs instead.
Yeah.
You got to follow our vlog channel if you want more Harper Kayla content.
True.
And we can just start doing random mini podcasts. And,
no,
like,
literally,
them.
yeah.
They just won't be consistent anymore.
We
don't
just
have
like
time.
I'll just like record you every time we have a phone call, and then I'll just like upload that.
Just
like,
put it onto the YouTube channel.
I'll just I'll just secretly screen record when I FaceTime you. Yeah.
Catch me lacking.
No, literally. You're gonna be like, Kayla's calling me. No, that's actually kind of like good content, I think.
It is. I thought about doing that one time where I was like, I want to just start recording my FaceTimes and like
I feel like you told me that. Yeah.
Like they're just so funny. My friends are so funny.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, I guess that's a little messed up without their consent.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna prank you.
Obviously, I would love that prank.
No,
because then I would love to like be viral.
No,
like imagine I just woke up the next day as if like nothing happened and like my phone call with you went viral and I was canceled.
No, literally,
that'd be so funny.
It'd be like, because also it'd be extra because you don't like spoilers. So let me not spoil for you.
Okay, yeah. So you guys can be sad about Pretty and Petty taking a break.
Yeah.
But we will be back. Don't even fret. We don't know how long we'll be back, but we will be back.
But we'll be back.
And you can watch our vlogs and all our old ones in the meantime. And for the last like 20 minutes, we're going to talk about Love Island.
Yes,
so if you haven't seen it,
because we have a lot of thoughts.
You can wait, but we're up to episode,
I think 13 or something.
I also think it's 13. It obviously closed.
I like how you're a female boss baby, by the way.
Oh, it's episode 14.
Oh.
We just started, 14. We finished 13.
Like today.
Yeah, and I just started 14.
Yes, and I haven't watched.
And she hasn't started.
Yeah.
But nothing's happened yet. I'm like 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So setting the scene, basically, they just did the thing. Yeah, the recoupling where America voted.
I think this was the first actual drama.
Yeah.
Because all the other drama has just been so like,
it's just like petty. Yeah.
And I said this before, but when I was watching Love Island the first time, I was just watching them all at once. So I didn't realize how slow the beginning is. But it has been so slow. Like the only drama has been Huda being petty.
Yeah.
And like Nick choosing between two baddies.
Yeah, and like I guess like Shelly too, but that one's not really that deep.
Because Shelly's like, just so chill.
Yeah,
like, how could you even care?
It's like Austin. He's just so like he's like you have to pick, and then she'll like blah blah blah, and then he's like okay.
I know she's kind of.
He's like I gotta sleep with you end of the day. Okay,
True.
like yeah,
True.
But yeah, so then Iris is with Jeremiah now, and then Pepe's with Hannah, which like I like, but
I love Pepe.
But Charlie, yeah, and then
I was actually upset about that, even though I'm the biggest Pepe fan on the planet.
Yeah,
I was so upset.
No, because
also then her reaction, like then they just had to hang out.
Yeah,
and like go on a date.
But also his reaction was so good when she like came up to him and he was like, "Whatever you want,"
and he was like, "I get it."
Yeah,
and then they still had a good time on the date.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But the date rubbed me the wrong way because personally, I really don't like forced intimacy, and on like The Bachelor and all these little shows, like they're always making you massage each other. Like if I went on a date with someone and this is our first date, you are not touching me.
Also giving that date to Alandria,
right?
And
I forget
like his name. Is his name Jalen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really like him.
No, because
but he's
also,
just boring.
They've done the least. Like, I feel like that should have been for Hannah and Pepe, because like they've been freaky and they kind of give freaky. Like, I don't know, Alandria just kind of gives like reserved, because she's always like, I don't move fast like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I did think that was weird that they gave it to them.
But I feel like maybe that's why they gave it to them, to be like, let's pick it up,
like,
girl.
Obviously, my headcanon is like, they say we have these 3 activities and who wants to do them.
Oh, in my mind, they like assigned.
They just pick.
But also, I guess if they wanted to be more drama, they would have given it to
like,
Jeremiah
what
and
if
Iris.
like they gave like one of them was like activities, so it's like I feel like you can't just force them to like go swim.
No,
like
true.
that would suck. Like,
yeah,
not everyone's down for that.
True. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like, go snorkel. Like, some people scared of snorkeling.
Exactly.
Some people not very good swimmers.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they couldn't assign.
That's true. But yeah, it's also just that one was so like kayaking, snorkeling, and then full body massage.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Like, that was weird. Yeah.
I didn't like that either.
But I guess it's like, Love
I was
Island,
like, wait, their date's cute. They're just walking around. Like, that's cute. Because, like, they're going for a swim. They're on a boat.
Yeah.
And, like, they're just walking on the beach. So cute. And then all of a sudden, massage table. I was like, ew.
I know.
They're always freaky on this show, bro.
It's not natural.
I don't like it. They're always forcing the freakness. And then he, like, went in to kiss her. And she was like,
yeah,
kiss my cheek.
Yeah.
After you just touch my cheeks. Like, what?
No, literally.
You rub oil
I
on my
was
cheeks.
gagged by her butt, though. Like, I was, like, laying down. It's that tall. That's crazy.
I know.
No, Alandria's so tea.
She's really a baddie.
So
I know I kind of talked my smack last week, but we were only a few episodes in.
Yeah.
And
no, that's
I
valid.
really like her now. And I really like Taylor now,
Nick's
too.
warming up on me because when he was talking to Jeremiah,
He's so funny.
I don't think he's that funny, but it was just like when he was talking to Jeremiah, he wasn't like just glazing him. He was being like, no, if like you're her man. Based. Yeah. And he was being like, no, that is your responsibility to check up on her.
You know me, like, I don't like a nonchalant king, so like I love Nick.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a little freaky boy. And
why does he have herpes though? Like,
you can't shame him for having herpes.
No, I'm not, but I'm just like curious, like, did he always have this, or like did someone in the villa give it to him? And also, is it safe for him to be doing these challenges, kissing all these girls? Like, I have a lot of questions.
Herpes. Like, it's probably not herpes. I bet they wouldn't let him on there with herpes.
It just looks like herpes.
I'm sure it's like a pimple, or like he has an ingrown hair. I've gotten pimples on my lip.
Like on the, because like the edge of the lip I get, but that's like in there. Really? I don't know, but I'm just like, should he sit out of these challenges, perhaps?
I just think there's no way they don't like STD test them or something.
I feel like you're probably
that's a liability. Right. Like, they couldn't like let him, like, because you can literally get herpes from kissing. There's no way they could let him on there.
And they kiss in every freaking challenge.
Yeah, there's no way there's no way.
But okay, you're probably right then. What's like going on with his skin? Like,
I think it's the Fiji climate.
I guess.
It's just coming for my boy.
Sorry. It's just like only happening to him.
I know, everyone is so beautiful. No, like, why is everyone's skin like, so perfect? Yeah,
that's why it's jarring, because I'm like, I've never seen
he always has a new one,
right? Because it's also like I've never seen any Love Islander like have breakouts. Like, they're always just like kind of perfect to me.
I know.
Like Rob didn't have pimples.
Bruh, Pepe and Jeremiah are like so pretty.
Yes.
Like, their faces are crazy.
Yes. Okay, wait.
Face card crazy.
Yes, but when Huda like went and pulled Iris, and then when she was like, "So what'd you guys do?" and then she was like, "Sit and talk on the beach," and then when Huda was like,
"My dream date."
That's crazy. That's so like achievable.
And she went, "My dream date," like as if Iris planned it.
Yes,
as if Jeremiah planned it.
And then when she was,
the producers did it actually.
Literally, when she was talking to Jeremiah, and she was like, "And you still sleep in a bed with her?" That wasn't his choice. And
but also like Ace went and slept in soul ties.
I know, but it's like Ace already took soul ties. So where's Jeremiah supposed to sleep?
They did that last time though. Remember, like they were all like sleeping outside.
But that was like the girlies. I don't know if the boys rock like that.
I think it would have been a nice gesture, but I wouldn't have expected him to.
Yeah.
But I do think it would have been a nice gesture.
It would have been nice.
I like, honestly, her crash out, this was like her first valid crash out, because literally, why did he not comfort her?
Yes, that was the only part
she
that
literally
I found valid.
almost got sent home, and then she was crying, and then he just like went straight to the boys, and then he was just hanging out with like Austin.
Yeah.
Like, why are you hanging out with Austin while your girl's literally crying?
Yeah, no, that...
I didn't even notice that was happening because, like, so much was happening and I was so locked in. And then it made me hate Ace. Because why is he, like, acting like he's running this show and he knows everything? And he's literally single.
Okay,
you clearly don't know anything.
He is kind of clocking them, though.
But he was being really annoying because he was, like, acting like there's, like, one correct way to, like, do Love Island.
True.
And it's how he thinks it is.
That's true.
And, like, Nick was just, like... kind of on his side, but he was just kind of also like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Nick keeps it real, which I do appreciate.
I really appreciate him standing his ground.
Because I feel like Taylor just like goes with whatever Ace says.
I know, I never hear Taylor like voice an opinion.
Yeah.
And then Pepe and Jalen were just like...
they were just like really uncomfortable, which
it just like also sucks that like... I didn't want any of the OGs to go home. I mean, like, Charlie's kind of a bombshell, but I like him.
He was like an early bombshell.
It was like one of the early bombshells, but then it's like, I don't care about any of these new people. So it's like, it's kind of lame that like we had to be stuck with one of like all three of them. Literally. Like, I don't really care for Iris or Jalen. Like, I want Alandria with Taylor. So it's like, and I think Alandria wants to be with Taylor.
I want Alandria with Nick.
Oh,
that's what I want.
I just saw a picture of Pepe kissing Shelly at like the like tied up one when he came in. You sent
me that, yeah.
And I was like, wait a dang minute.
Yeah,
I kind of want that.
No, yeah,
because also Shelly, like, just give up on these two. Get a new one.
No, I think like
there's two new bombshells. Get a new one.
She's like very mildly interested in them, but then it's just everyone else like sucks. So
I
she's
just think like
I guess
this season. Like, it seems like no one actually cares about their couple, but then no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause last season, I feel like people were really locked in.
Yeah.
And, like, that was fine. Because then when the bombshells came, they would only really affect one couple at a time.
Yeah.
But now, it's like, in my opinion, no one's locked in at all.
I feel like they're
because it was just Huda and Jeremiah. And then everyone was just mad at them for being locked in. But you guys are all locked in. Like, none of you have been with anyone else.
I thought Hannah and Charlie were really good because they went through that whole thing with Pepe.
But then that's what they were saying is like they stood the test. No one else has. Yeah. So I was like, why are you guys like clocking them? All of you have just been with the same person the whole time.
I feel like they're all just catching a ride.
Yeah.
Like they're just really like annoying. I'll be safe for now.
I was like, I want to like go in there and match them up. True. Like, I just want to make them hang out with each other because I'm like, you guys would be better, I think. Yeah. Or at least try it out and then you can go back. Yeah. But like, what is this? Yeah. This is making me mad.
Okay, but I really didn't like the way Huda was talking to Iris.
I didn't either. She's just not a girl's girl in my opinion.
She just always acts like they're being so malicious, but it's like
I don't think doesn't pass the Bechdel test.
No, and I don't think
she only talks about a man.
I don't think she understands what like Love Island is. Like I don't think she like read through it before she applied.
Just thinks like she has a boyfriend and like girls are coming in and taking them.
Yeah,
it's like also
they're not like locked or closed off.
I was also just like saying this in general. Is like people only liking someone, like obviously that's you meet people because you think they're hot, like that's why you go and talk to them, but it's like obviously they just matched because they thought each other were hot, and then we don't see any of their combos, like they all get cut out, like we don't see them talk about anything, so it just really angers me because it's just giving like you were each other's types and then you thought everyone else was ugly. Yes. So you were like, yes.
No, literally.
And then as soon as like a bombshell came in and like that could be Jeremiah's type or that could be Huda's type. And then things started getting like, okay, you have to keep liking me. Like you have to keep liking me. And then it became like drama. But it was like at first you clearly just only thought each other were hot.
No, exactly.
Which is so valid. Because, like, they don't really do it for me either.
That is like real, but I don't know, just like him literally swerving like this, like Yulissa when she tried to kiss him day one. Like I was just like, you're doing so much. It's also
also like he set up to be like that and then just like all of a sudden threw that away. Because it's like in the very beginning it was like he wouldn't even kiss a girl, and it was like you don't even know each other, and then like a few days later challenge, is like being really gross. So like I kind of understand why she's crashing out because it's like that's not who she thought she was getting. So it's kind of
but I also think like confusing. I mean, not to defend him, but it's like I don't think he knew she was like
well, true. This. No, I completely agree. I think they're both being drama.
Her waking up Taylor was so funny. It's like she was like, "They're gone."
I know she thought he was also gonna be upset.
Yeah, and then he was like, "I don't care." And then they woke them all up.
Yeah. I know.
No.
She thinks they're besties. Clearly they're not.
Yeah. Taylor's like, he can go hang out with Alandria.
Also, like, why is her bestie Taylor like be friends with a girl?
Yeah.
Like, it just makes me mad. Like, she's just not a girl's friend.
No, okay, because also it was so, like, rude of her. Because, like, obviously Hannah came back. And, like, Hannah just went through a lot, too. Her number one literally
and
got
they were, like,
sent
talking
home.
about having fun. And Iris wasn't even invited to the convo. She was having her own with the bombshells. And, like, wasn't even invited. And normally the bombshells just hang out with, like, the genders.
It's just, like, girls and boys.
Yeah, normally they just do that. And clearly they didn't, which is so crazy to me. And they were just talking about how they were having fun. They weren't even talking about her date. Because no one was with Jeremiah.
Yes, and then Huda's freaking.
And then she was like, "I have to go to the bathroom."
And then she just like, no, that she was doing too much.
But also, it was really funny. I was laughing out loud.
I saw a TikTok comment that was like, she's clip farming in the villa, and I was like, no, she literally is.
But it's working because it's so funny. She's so entertaining.
Yes.
Like now, I'm like, she can't go home because I love her. I love her for the
drama. I think there's a recoupling tonight, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. It was in the trailer in the beginning. Tonight.
So that's interesting. But
it's also really cool because the coupling is like mutual.
Oh, like they have to like consent?
Yeah, because it's not like a spoiler because it's in the very beginning. They're like, tonight on Love Island.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's all these doors and like the door will unlock if you chose each other. But if you don't choose each other, then I think they're both going to be single.
I wish that all the recouplings were like that.
I completely agree. It makes me mad that like you can just be stuck.
Yeah.
And they also said on After Sun that the girls are going to have the power now and they just didn't. Because now it's mutual. So it's like, why can't the girls pick?
Yeah.
They just let the guys pick twice.
The order like really gets you. Because when you want the same person, it's just like, well, whoever gets called up first gets them.
That's why I thought it was so crazy that Ace picked Amaya. Like, you literally had first dibs.
Yeah. Yeah. I really wonder.
I feel like he wanted to make Shelly jealous, and obviously it didn't work.
No, because she was
didn't
like,
care.
I'll just be with
She was like, I also like Austin, so this is fine.
No, I wonder, like, what's, like, does Amaya, like, is she ever going to find someone? She's kind of giving Liv to me. Like, I feel like she's going to be there for so long and then just never find someone. But then the girls are just going to keep her. I just also think
it's crazy that, like, we saw, like, her be basically a villain when she was just, like, crashing out to Ace. I mean, I don't like Ace either. Yeah. But, like, the way she was talking was crazy. And then the way she was talking to Shelly, too. Yeah. And it's like, did we all just forget about that? No, because we just, like, watched, like, the only screen time she got was her, like, yelling over people.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like,
that shit PMO. I
know. That's my least favorite person to deal with.
No, because she was literally like,
she's yelling at a wall.
It's one thing when like you're saying something and the other person's trying to jump in but you're not letting them, but she was literally being like, explain yourself, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then it's just like, you literally just told her to talk.
Why would you do that? Because this did this and this did this, and like, why would you do that to me? Blah, 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 blah. Like,
yes, it's just like, oh my god,
I'm so mad.
Yeah. And then Shelly, like, she was so patient.
I know,
because if that was
Ace was not patient at all, because that's why I love her.
Yeah, like no, I would have walked away. It's also Amaya, like, I don't know, like, again, you're on Love Island, like, you just met this guy, but also he was being, like, really, he was doing too much to her, but then why was she like, but I still want Ace? Like, girl, stand up, you do not want like, Ace.
I don't know if I said this last time we were talking about it, but Ace's little dates, I would, like, it's 7 a.m.
No,
like stop making me play ping pong.
The pancakes and ping pong, like, I think his heart is in the right place, but it's like,
but it's also like Austin just sitting there makes me so sad.
Yeah, but it's also Austin, like, if I saw that, I'd be like, okay, lunch date with me now.
Yeah, true.
Like, I don't know, he's just too much of a chiller to crash out. Because if he was like, that's fine if he wants to like pine her, but I'm confident in my connection.
Like, it makes me uncomfortable, and it just makes me uncomfortable that he's like making her breakfast every day, and it's like, you have a man, you know? Like, I just don't like it.
But then he made,
and he's just doing so much. I'm just like mad.
What would really get me is the 2 breakfasts.
Yeah, it's just,
I don't know if I could do that.
It's so overwhelming. Yeah, it's getting dark. I feel like we have to end. Yeah. It'll be a short little epi today because we're so emo about leaving the PP studio.
Yeah, moving out of PP.
Moving out of PP studio. New background drop coming soon.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, you guys are going to get to see so many new homes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We can film at my mom's.
Two new backgrounds.
Then,
yeah.
Then we'll film in New York. Like,
no, literally.
Dang, there's going to be so much going on.
Yeah.
But go watch all our old content, I guess.
Yes.
Also, I've been slacking on TikTok, so maybe I'll make clips for you guys during our break. But I've been a busy girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot going on.
So much has been going on.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Okay,
bye, fans. I hope you can see us.
Yeah.